Hello everyone, welcome on back to Survival Challenge. So today we obviously have all of the hay to be, well, baled up. I have made a decision on the baler. It will be a square baler, because really it comes out one really simple fact, honestly, is long term, it'll be cheaper. And I looked at bale wrappers for mods. It's like the only other one I could find. It's still $50,000. So, yes, we could get one of these for a round bale, and I wanted to save as much money as I could, obviously, so I wouldn't want to buy that. Well, I gotta buy the square baler. And, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, they're the same price. We'll buy this one. And really what comes down to it is I want to save money, obviously, for more land and more productions, animals. But the thing is, for like new land, I probably would want to mow it right away, which we'd probably look to get a different mower by then, or I don't know, we'll see. And I wouldn't want to do that all into those small rail bales for wrapped. I'd rather do them in a 240 square bale. And we have more things coming up that can be sold, so we should be fine. I do realize we don't really have a flatbed trailer unless we reconfigure the one. I'm probably just gonna pick them up, one by one or two at a time, and wherever, put them wherever I decide to put them. Probably right next to the house, like most things go, but. Here we are. Go ahead and pick this up. I'm probably gonna get this all repaired and everything since I'm here. And I really don't plan on getting the toolbox until, well, I don't need to repaint, but repair it. I don't plan on getting one of the toolbox repair triggers until I have some sort of shed to put it in. Because right now I kind of put it wherever, but then I'm going to have to destroy it and then replace it. That really doesn't make sense then, Let's get this changed to 240, of course. I always prefer to do 240s if possible. Less bales then. Certainly less bales than a 125 round bale. Alright, we're back on the farm. Get this unfolded. I think we'll start on the smaller ones over there, then we'll move over to the bigger areas, mainly because this is going to take about 5 seconds to complete, and we're going to get very little profit. Now it started speeding up as soon as we got to the bigger portion of the swath. I was hoping to grab this a little bit, but I didn't think it would be this slow either, so. Which is kind of surprising. I think this is a 100 horsepower requirement. Actually, if it's 100 horsepower, that'd be pretty close to the tractor. 115. And our tractor is 125. Which can be upgraded, I believe, up to 170. $5.5 grand whenever we do decide to do that. Won't be right away, but at some point, you can bet we'll do it. My goal is to almost try to keep this tractor as long as we can. Obviously, because it'd be a lot cheaper to do that. Probably a hair of a hill in here. Yeah. There's a lot of hills on this area, at least for the map. Outside of, like, maybe the mower, I don't think any of the pieces of equipment we got from all the mass buying recently, I don't think we really will be looking to replace anything relatively soon. Even the mower will be a while. That'll be, you know, if something pops up in the sales, or we're mowing something really big and we can't get a middle mower for it. Which, I mean, I don't have a front 3-point, so. Well, the way it's looking, I think we'll probably end up with about 3 bales total. Which isn't bad. We don't have animals actively outside of chickens. None that require hay or grass or anything. So I think, you know, for the time being, if we do this twice, get 6 bales, we'll be fine. And plus, like, first sheep pen is going to have 30. Not going to have a lot in there. Oh, there's 1 bale. Oh, we missed a little bit there. There's actually a decent amount, too. Like, the little stray bits, not too much. But this is actually not too small of an amount. We'll see how much it is. It was like 20 liters. We could have missed out on 20 liters if I didn't do that. Well, I am going to do a time lapse. We'll just finish out the baling here real quick. Well, I will talk everyone once the time lapse is done. Alright, we're on the last strip for the hay. We have a little bit over there, but the last actually windroad section. I must have completely just forgot about this whole little piece here. I think if we run on it maybe 2-3 times, we should have majority of it though, so it's not too bad. It looks like we ended up with 3 bales. Yeah, there's a 3rd one in there. Almost 4. But we certainly do not have enough laying around. Empty that. Almost gonna have to store this over here. We don't have a lot of space. We really don't. I think even once we get a shed, we'll still be almost in need. So, well, let's get these forks all set, and then we can start picking these up. Let's see, where shall we put them? Honestly, we could put them back here. We don't usually back up too much. Put a pile of them right there. It's somewhere. Eventually, I'll have them in a bay, but right now we do not. Ideally, you'd obviously have hay and straw bales and silage bales under cover. Which that would be 3 of our future bays in a shed right there. You know, for the time being, obviously right now, I think we would put that down. We would just put like two the different types in one bay. Not like we have that much where it's, you know, a big deal or anything. I think that's a little bit straighter. Now, I know I've probably said this a million times, but we don't have a lot of other things going on. We're waiting about, what, 2 months, 3 months until more harvests? Let's put that there. Please don't tip. Please don't tip. It didn't tip so far. That's good. I think we'll have to fill up the chickens, I think, first. They do need some food. But I think since we don't have a lot of things going on, I'll just kind of do some of my daily activities that I, well, not always do every day, but do quite often. Oh, yep, it got all of it in there. But let's see, how much does it need? I think the cap is 9,000. Somewhere right now, right around there. I guess we can head on down to the pond, because that is where we kind of have to fill up right now. I think once we do get the shed and everything, we'll start trying to plan out an area for a possible diesel tank in the future and some sort of water hydrant. I think they're only like $50, $100, somewhere right around there. We can actually clean our equipment then, and probably the most important part, I don't think we go that way, I think it's this way. Probably the most important part, we can fill up right from there. I believe it is free. I believe. Might depend on the one you get. But I think the one I had, and the first one was free. So. Alright, so we'll head down here. Kind of be nice if we had a better path this through, you know, through the woods to here, but we don't own most of those woods. I'm sure we could try to drive up through them, but oh, probably can't drive up there from here though. I know last time with the John Deere I went that way. And I think we went about 2 miles an hour the whole way. A little bit better. Not much, though. It's just a big hill. That's some of the problem. It's just a big hill. And it's still 9 miles an hour. I don't really pay attention, I'll be honest, when I'm doing my daily runs of filling things up. Which is not really a, you know, everyday activity. It's more like every 4 months. We just don't have enough things that use water. I think if you would go through the trees, you could probably... I'm gonna try it. I think if you go through the trees, you can end up at the farm. Yep. That's nice to know now. I guess I can do that in the future. Save a little bit of time. I'm sure if you go that way, you'd be able to go up there faster. You'd get a higher top speed. It's a lot more angled. It's a slow incline. This is just steep. I don't know if I can really get a good angle, camera angle, where you can see better up here, but Now we've just turned through the woods. Yeah, I wish I saw this earlier. The amount of time I would have saved. Which, yeah, I mean, you could obviously go through the trees no matter what, but didn't know there'd be that direct of a path. Oh, we got what one thing olives looks like that should be put into a silo. There we go. I don't know where I'm gonna put the sheep. I might put them up like here. Yeah, it probably makes the most sense without taking too much of the crops. You could take a quick little look-see. See, sheep. You'd probably be looking at this one to begin with, because the next, like, where you get more sheep, more than 30, is 45. That's $65,000. Well, you guys get this one at $65,000. You get this one too at 97. It's a modded from Calmslands, but that would not be bad. Honestly, we could start like up a clothing type factory. We can make some good money from that. Yeah, we'd probably talking like this, which, I mean, we could almost put it here. We wouldn't be taking too much of the field. It obviously, it's not super flat too, but it would fit probably in here like this, yeah. Not taking too much of your fields. Or area, I guess, grassland. Problem with this is I might put another shed maybe going down this way at some point, so I guess we could put it down here next to the chickens. Like, if you cut a lot of trees, you could probably get in here. Interesting. I actually have to think about cutting more trees. That would probably be kind of nice. We wouldn't take much of our grassland, I guess. So what we figured right in here, so it's a little bit hilly. Pretty hilly. So we would have to build the area up. Which I don't know how that would work for... I don't know why this is built up like this, but must be a reason. I guess you could try and take it this way too. And then you wouldn't have as much to build up. I'm kind of thinking out loud in a sense right now, so let's see. It would probably fit this direction. Maybe a slight angle. Then it would be up towards the highest point, because the thing is, your product is coming out, you know, down here, and you gotta load up things. You almost gotta have it as an even hill, and with the way it would be, it would not look good. We may look at bees again too. I know we did bees in the past, and they are kind of nice. Obviously, like canola, sunflowers, there might be one more that they do help for yield. It's not a lot. It's really, it's I think somebody figured it was like 1 or 2%. But you do get the honey, and you really just gotta buy them, and that's it. I might look to buy them and put them somewhere. I don't know. Maybe put a small hive in there, and maybe a bigger one over there or something. Kind of spread them out a little bit, and then have the spawn point, you know, wherever, I guess. Now, we could probably fit that in here. We would have to land work, but we'd mainly have to do it towards the hill. It may not be too bad. You have to cut trees. And then we would keep most of our yard. A lot of this is all hills, so that's the thing. If you put the pen in, you need it even for obviously going and filling up waters and food and well, even picking up the product. So all of a sudden you gotta flatten half your, half your land just because of one placement. So we'll see though. We'll see. I think maybe right there makes sense. Right there. Right in that area. We'd have to cut some trees, which will probably be somewhat soon. I think the next time I'll be speaking in Survival Challenge will likely be harvest. I think I might skip April. I think it's only April I'd have to skip, right? See if this kind of tells me. It does not look super close to being ready. So it might be April and May. And then we can just... I'll probably be fine then, and we can do that harvest, replant it, do that kind of stuff, and maybe we could cut some trees over here. Maybe. And I hope to try and get all of the weird spots fixed by then. Maybe not all of them will be fixed, but I'll try to get the ones over here by all the equipment fixed. Because there's a lot alongside that road in the back. Yeah, that is everything for today. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye.